I'm Scott Larson. I'm here with head coach Tammy George and returning second-team All-Atlantic Sun Conference performer Tiara Copney to preview the 2011-12 Atlantic Sun Conference women's basketball season. Coach, let's start with you. Division I transition is finally over. Is there a little bit of a different feel at all now that practice has started, knowing there's a potential NCAA tournament berth on the line?
Definitely. I think our kids are very excited, especially the returners. We've been waiting for this for about 5 years now, and they really know what it means. They've paid the price for our program, and they're very excited about this opportunity. We've kind of known in the past kind of when our season's going to end, so hopefully we'll get to play a few extra games this year and make the top 8 and get to go play in the tournament. So we're very excited.
Jerry, I got to imagine from a player's perspective it's pretty exciting as well.
Yeah, most definitely, because you're not expecting the season to end, and you can practice and you have something to look forward to at the end of the season instead of just, okay, here's our last game. So you actually have something to look forward to, and it's really exciting because we can potentially play an NCAA tournament.
Your non-conference schedule, not real easy. North Carolina, Duke, Vanderbilt, Auburn. As a player, it's got to be exciting knowing you're playing in some of the historic venues in college basketball, Carmichael, Cameron Indoor Stadium.
Yeah, it's a big excitement, and at the same time, those are big games, but they're just preparing us for if we do make it to the NCAA tournament. Those are the kind of teams that you'll face, so you have to just look forward to it and go into it with the same mindset.
Coach George, your coaching staff a little different makeup than a year ago. Kevin Nichols, Olin Dunford departing, Sean Poppy, Ayanna McWilliams on the coaching staff now. What do they bring that you may not have had in the past?
Well, they just bring a lot of new excitement, new enthusiasm. They're both very young and just really just jumped in from the get-go since they've been here. They came on board in July, and they've just been going since. And it's, they're both very good. They're both very unique in their own way. They're both one of the most two of the most competitive people that I've been around, and they really have, just put in a lot of hours and a lot of hard work. I think they know what's, with the new people, a lot of new people here, new players and stuff. So it's just been, they just bring a lot of new excitement and enthusiasm that, and I'm a little bit more older than them, so I'm having a little bit trouble keeping up with them. But I've really been impressed with both of them since they got here.
You mentioned the newcomers. You have 8 total newcomers in all, 4 freshmen, 4 junior college transfers. How do you see them fitting into the 6 returners? And then is there anyone in particular we need to keep an eye on this year?
Well, like you said, it's a lot of new people, and we're taking it one day at a time. It's just we got some new freshmen and JUCO kids, and they're kind of learning our system and learning how to kind of deal with our system and everything that we're looking for. I've been impressed with them so far. This is one of the hardest working groups I've had, and they've just come in and they're ready to go to work. And I don't know. There's a lot of uncertainties right now. Obviously, I guess if you ask a lot of coaches around the country right now, they'd say, I don't know. There's a lot of uncertainties, but they're working. All of them are working very hard, and we're going to rely on some of being so many new people. We're going to rely on a lot of kids to step up for us.
Tara, I say only a junior, but you're one of the veterans on this team. What does it mean to you with that many newcomers, and how do you lead that many newcomers?
You just have to take it one day at a time and go in just being a positive leader. And, a lot of them have played, and a lot of them are really good, so we just come in and work hard and just have to get a feel for each other. But I'm excited, and I think it's going to be good.
Injured your hand towards the tail end of last year. I know it kind of bothered you throughout the summer a little bit too. What is your health situation going into this year?
Well, it's good. I had surgery in June and had everything repaired, and I just had my last checkup, and he said everything looks good. So 100% where I should be, but I still have to get some things back in order with it as far as mobility and motion and everything, but everything else is good.
Tara was banged up last year. Kendra Wallace, your lone senior this year, was hurt for most, if not all, of last year. Is she any better heading into this year?
I think that injury's better. She's dealing with some bursitis on her knee right now. We're trying to get that healed. Again, she's a competitor, and she wants to be out there being the senior. This is her last year, but hopefully we'll give her about a week or so of rest, and hopefully she'll be ready to go by the time the season rolls around.
Tiara, after 2 years, you're already one of the best all-time players in school history. Should reach the 1,000-point mark at some point this season. What do you do your last 2 years? How do you top the first 2 years?
I just have to go into each day and each practice working to get better, looking at those things as that's not enough. I don't want to just be one of those players who was good that 1 year and then it just all dies. So I just try and go in every day and give 110% effort to make myself and my teammates better.
Talk about the conference race a little bit. Campbell's obviously out of the conference. Stetson won the automatic bid, coming from 5 or 6 seed last year in the tournament. ETSU has a lot of championship trophies in their trophy case. Florida Gulf Coast has been dominant in the league since they joined in 2007. This year they're eligible, just like the Spartans, for the postseason berth. Is it a wide open conference race, or are there some favorites out there?
I think there's definitely some favorites. Like you said, the last two you mentioned, ETSU and Florida Gulf Coast, they've been at the top since we've been in the conference, and they've earned your respect, and I think they'll be up there. And then what Coach Abria did at Stetson is good. They're up and coming, so I think I would pick them up there at the third spot right now as one of the contenders. And who knows what the rest of the way? You don't ever know, and that's why you play the season, and so you never know what unfolds. So we're just excited, about this year and our kids and being able to play in the tournament, and we'll just see how it goes. Hopefully we'll be back up there again.
Definitely. I'm going to ask each of you the same question. Complete this sentence for me. It'll be the last one. Tiara, USC Upstate contends for the conference championship
if we go out and practice hard each day and give 110%, and if we just go in every game with the positive mindset, knowing that we can come out on top and be the leaders of the conference. And I believe that's everyone on the team's goal, so we all have to be on the same page of getting the job done.
Coach, I asked you that same question. USC Upstate contends if?
I think the biggest thing for us is to stay healthy. I think, obviously, I think most people can say that. We're not as deep as we have been in the past, and some people are going to have to play a lot of minutes, and we just got to stay healthy.
Coach, Tiara, thanks for your time. That'll do it for the 2011-12 Atlantic Sun Women's Basketball Preview.